Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to today's Powerboost session. Today, let's begin by asking ourselves, we might be doing so many practices of our own and of all kinds, and practices in terms of meditation, right? We do some breathing exercises, we might do some physical exercises, but in Raj Yoga meditation, we focus on the mind. And just as in the physical exercise, the more we do it, the more the muscles of the body get accustomed to it, they adapt to it, and we even grow it. We grow some strength, we build some resilience within the muscles. In the same way, when we focus on the mind, and how do we focus on the mind depends on our thoughts and the kind of thoughts we hold. But the more we focus and nurture the mind, strengthening the mind, in some way, the muscle of the mind also builds up. It's like building resilience. It's like building the power to face challenges and all kinds of challenges. We come across small challenges throughout the day. We come about big challenges in life too. And when we nurture the mind, when we practice holding positive thoughts, and not just for others or for situations outside, but most importantly, with the situations inside, towards our own selves. So the more we nurture that, the more our mind becomes powerful. So today, even though we might be practicing some meditation, a few minutes in the morning, let's say, or a few minutes whenever we get time, or let's say just before going to bed. But sometimes we might wonder, is my meditation working? And if you think about it, we really do ask ourselves this kind of a question when we really are making some efforts and we feel, well, no results are coming out, right? And when we introspect about it, we always will find that something or the other is not being either focused upon, or maybe our focus is on a different thing than it should be. And when we shift our focus, or when we shift our attention towards those minute, maybe small little details that we might have missed, or small factors which we might have initially ignored, we might really come across a gold mine of things which we still ought to work on. And there lies the answer to the question, is our meditation working? Is the practice that I'm doing really working? Is it bringing me results? Now, one way to think about it is results in the external sense, right? Let's say we study or we do some hard work and that gets us our income. That's a physical result. That's a result that is tied to to an outside world. But meditation, and especially Raj Yoga meditation, we try to shift our attention towards the results inside. And in order to understand these results, we really need to first take the step to realize who we truly are. Am I this body which has the physical senses? We use our body to interact with others, to interact with nature, to interact with the environment and everything around us. Or am I something more than that? And when we experiment with this idea that I am this infinitesimal point of light, an energy, an invisible being of consciousness, and we understand that mind, the intellect, and our habits, they're all just faculties of this conscious being. And so, what we really need to focus on is this internal dynamics that goes between the mind, the intellect, and the habits. And when we do that, when we focus on the sanskars and this dynamics, we really find the power of our own thoughts. Sometimes we all experience this, right? A situation comes up, a challenge comes up, or a difficult time comes up. And situation is one thing, there's one aspect to it, but constantly thinking about it and constantly overthinking drains us even more than actually working towards a solution for the problem. And so, when we recognize this pattern of cyclical thoughts, of draining my own energy, we can work against that. We can break the loop and create thoughts that help uplift me, that help give me some strength and give me some more power to face the challenge, to overcome situations, and even beyond, be happy and stable and calm. Let us experiment with this. Let us take a comfortable posture wherever we might be sitting. Might be in our workplaces, on our work desks. We might be sitting on a chair or in a balcony. And let's just relax. We could start by taking some deep breaths. Just inhaling and exhaling. Just relaxing the muscles of the body, the muscles of the face, our eyes, resting our gaze on anything that might be in front of us, just comfortably resting our gaze somewhere. And as we continue to relax, let us start to turn our awareness into this inner dynamics. Let us observe the screen of our minds. There might be thoughts right now popping up on the screen. It might be thoughts of work. It might be thoughts of some challenge we might be facing. It might be thoughts of worry. Why is this happening? What is going to happen? What will happen? What should we do? And all such kinds of thoughts. But we just observe them and let them pass. We don't have to struggle with them. We don't have to fight with these thoughts. We just remain stable on our seat of being an observer and let all these thoughts just pass by. Slowly, we might realize as we let go, as we let the thoughts pass, we are actually able to detach ourselves from that situation, from that challenge, and from that struggle so easily. And as we observe this, let us now create a thought. I am a peaceful soul. I am a powerful soul. I have the power to face. I have the power to tolerate. I have the power to overcome. And let us just aim to hold these thoughts on the screens of our minds. And as we hold them, and now observe the result, observe the state of our own minds, we might experience ourselves to be really calm, really peaceful, and most importantly, clear and not confused about the challenge. Let us now come back into sound, into our physical surroundings, and as we again bring the attention back to our physical surroundings, to our work, we can still continue to hold these thoughts. And the next time a question comes up, if my meditation is working, if my practice is working, I don't have to observe the external factors. It's the inner laboratory in which I have to step in and observe the results. Om Shanti. Thank you.